have a no-finder day. American photographer Mark Cohen adopted a no-finder approach to street photography, where he will shoot instinctively without looking through the viewfinder. As Cohen shot at very close range, this often cut off heads and limbs and usually resulted in pictures with a sense of chaos and urgency. He would hold the camera out in front of him, sometimes at arm's length from a very low viewpoint, trusting his instinct to get a decent composition. Don't confuse this quick-fire style with shooting from the hip, a technique often used by street photographers to disguise the fact that they're taking pictures. This is a deliberate attempt to create an edgy and energetic composition where being spotted is irrelevant. Spend half a day shooting specifically in this way and then analyze your work. Is there a reason why some images are successful while others are not? Technique. There's no much technique to this. The only thing to consider is using a manual lens, which we then preset to about 2 meters or 6 or 7 feet, however you like to measure stuff. With zone focusing, so we're very close to our subjects. Also, the aperture is set to 8 to 11, whichever you prefer. And this technique, as I mentioned, is all about getting close to the subject. So it won't work if you're too far. So if you're across the street, doesn't make sense. And don't worry about getting noticed. That's one positive aspect of the whole thing. You'll get to interact with your people you shoot at. One more thing not to worry about is your composition, is the imperfections of this challenge that make the whole charm. So the image will work for sure. Also, if you're daring enough, use flash, and it will add a really cool wow factor to your images. I made a lot of effort trying to get these photos. Especially hard was not looking at the viewfinder. At first, I had a lot of trouble with my 50mm lens. I was never capturing the action or a person I wanted. I couldn't be precise enough. Later, I switched to about 25mm with my kit lens. It got much easier. I found out about a complete new way of taking pictures. I never thought to take on such an invasive technique, but the surprise was it wasn't invasive at all. Most of the people wouldn't even notice the camera, despite being right in their face. Those who did notice gave me a big smile of reassurance. That made me confident to take more and more pictures. It ended up being one of the most productive sessions. I highly recommend challenging yourself in this way. Follow the tips from this video and please try it out. Let me know how it went, and of course, thank you for watching. Yours sincerely, Street Photography Diaries.